If you look at the history of terrorist attacks and other major disruptions, what you find is that there tends to be a quick decline in the markets, and often that's not very much, and then the markets bounce back. In other words, there really isn't much effect from individual terrorist attacks. And I also conclude from the way I look at the markets, again, historically, that markets are prepared for such eventualities. And as a result, the disruptions of terrorist attacks are already built into prices. So that's why they don't go down that much.
Wow. How can that be?
Well, I think that markets, that is to say the millions of people who buy and sell stocks, are pretty observant, pretty smart. So when they look around the world and they see things like, the 2004 Madrid subway bombings, the 9/11 attacks, the 2007 London subway bombings, they realize these kinds of things are going to continue to happen. And so they have marked prices down accordingly. And so when they do happen, they don't mark them down any further. So that's my analysis. I mean, when you look at specific events, take the Boston Marathon bombing. I mean, that was a pretty shocking event, and yet within a week, markets were down just 2%, and then they bounced back. This is very, very typical. We saw the same thing with San Bernardino.